think everyone is going to like this guy as our referee tonight.
The following contest is a special referee match.
I'm possessed by the devil. Blood is all I see, and I follow the command. It was the devil who put the blade in my hand. It all started when I was about 10. Still innocent, I thought death was pretend. Like a video game, I thought you could hit reset. And all your fucked ups, everyone would forget. But I was wrong, cause no one ever forgot what I did. The first time I showed them I was the ugly off-brand kid. It was grade 5, I took my best friend into the backyard and plotted my move to catch him off guard. I wanted to be the cause of his demise, even though he wasn't the one I despised. So I waited and I'm a wicked mortician, twisted dark magician, a keeper of secrets, know how to make them keep it hidden, no one can see me. I'm swiping them off, reeling till I step out of the bushes, and something behind pushes. Now I'm on the ground, stuck in place, and this monster's aiming at my face. 2 seconds later I'm gone, and I'm off to respawn. It's just basic tactics to avoid the haggith. Fortnite tactics. Hide in the bushes where no one can see. Fortnite tactics. Make them go poof with a single boom. Fortnite tactics. Time to get ugly and off-brand up in here. Zombified, infected, child neglected, raised on terror, much decrypted. Learn from the best. Since today's world, you gotta be careful who you're dissing. The left will exterminate you quicker than the real pest. Meanwhile, the right will put your faith to the real test. One side tells me this and the other tells me that. One side's the elephant, the other is a net. One side creates something worse than the virus of the walking dead. But both sides make me want to retreat back within my own head. Lies on top of a million other lies. And they act like they care, but they don't give a shit who dies. As long as they stay on top and we stay on the bottom, they all flourish while we remain rotten. They buy our silence one way or another, either by money, greed, or by the other, because don't no one stand up to the beast behind the flags. And if you do, you end up with toe tags. I gotta remain silent. My life depends on it. I don't wanna get Clintoned. I gotta remain silent. I don't wanna go to the pit. I don't wanna be.
Here we go. We're starting our first match of the night. It is Frank Gallagher versus Patty McGuire with the special guest referee, Mickey McGuire, who hates his dad. But does he hate his dad enough to let Frank win? That is the question tonight on OSW Episode 4. This is going to be one hell of a show tonight. As Frank goes for the pin, and Mickey does not, do a fast count despite hating his dad, but he may just hate Frank Gallagher that much more. These two could not settle their differences in Ireland, the UK, or where the hell they're from. So they came to OSW to settle their shit. And we got Frank, who's trying to, you know, he's using that crackhead strength. Because, you know, Frank is a crackhead. He's a drunk, he's a crackhead, he's a fucking addict. He's everything, you know, you don't want to be. Patty with some elbow drops. He is trying to take it to Frank. He's telling Frank to get back up. And this is our go-home show before our first PLE. I am excited for it. I hope you are too. If you are, you know, you already know what to do. All them fucking buttons that, you know, YouTube wants you to do those. And look at Patty. He's setting up a ladder while Frank's setting up a table. This might be a very tough match for Mickey to call. Like, you think he'll want to, you know, be on the well-being of his dad, but he does hate his dad. But does he hate his dad enough to let Frank Gallagher do a double hammerlock off the top rope? This crackhead is on some next level strength with a butterfly DDT onto the concrete. God damn, that was awesome. Barely a 2 count. And Patty just sold that crackhead headbutt. And then he's outside the ring. He's on the ladder. Oh my God! He just put Patty through the fucking ladder. Holy shit. Frank just fucking went up and over, beyond, and put Patty through the ladder. And now it looks like Frank's going to get his table back. Oh my God, he just caught the table on fire. Frank is definitely here to party. And you hear the fans. This is awesome indeed. This is a blood feud in the history books. This is a blood feud, and it is continuing here at OSW. In this very unsanctioned, shameless matchup. Nice counter by Patty. And he throws him back into the ring. Frank wants to win this match. He wants to prove that he's better than the McGuires. But the Gallagher clan, you know, is better. And once again, you know, he throws him back out. I think Frank may want to put Patty through that flaming table. And if so, that would be really fucking awesome. And Patty counters and takes out Frank's knee. Ooh, neck breaker, Frank Gallagher. And Patty bashed his head into the apron and picks him back up. And he throws Frank into the flaming table. Frank's holding his face. His face might be burned. Oh my God, Patty with the fucking Irish knee. And a power bomb. A power bomb onto the concrete floor. But he's not done there. And Frank's crackhead powering out. And throws him into the flaming table. Oh, slam onto the concrete. Almost off the mat if you see that. That's even more concrete. He throws Patty back in. And Frank is going for the pin. But can he do it? And Frank Gallagher wins the blood feud. What a hell of a fucking match. To open our show. That shot through the ladder. That was just fresh. There you go, Frank Gallagher won. Frankie G, bro.
This one could have really gone either way, but the end result just goes to show you what a combination of opportunity and preparation can do for someone.
Your parents warned you about the one they see you with that causes them to shout. I'm so toxic, I spit nitroglycerin, a true shit storm. Blow your world to smithereens, corrode it into a wasteland, the realm of shattered dreams. I turn them into nightmares. I'm that fucking mean. I invert gods and glorify demons. I promote sin, greed, lust, and wrath. I'm the itch under your skin, the whisper in your ear, the demon on your shoulder, bloody halo in hand, the angels under a boulder. Squashed, extinguished, drown out, taken out back. Old Jella, look at the flowers, triggers pulling, that's that. I'm the lack of remorse, the worm behind the madness, clown it down, the massacre behind the sadness. I'm the darkness that pulls you in, compel you with the stare. I'm like a cancer, you'll forever be trapped in a snare. I'll have you bent like a junkie tweak. I'm the ghost of dismay, prelude to decay, angelic demon, and I'm here to ruin the day. I bring it down any way I can. I'm evil so much, in fact, judge advise I avoid people. I'm like a dark cloud, opposite of loud, a silent serpent slithering through the crowd, touching shoulders, spreading the despair. My worst afflict all, no conscience to care. Insecurities take root and infect like wildfire, squashing out all light and muting your desires. Twist and break your mind, leave you with woes. I'll watch you spiral downwards, no control. Hit the lowest of lows, falling deeper still.
And we have our second match of the night, Alley Catch versus Yum Yum Bedlam of the Joker 6. This is surely to be a quick, fun match. I mean, would you look at that ass on Alley Catch though? Like that. This is already a fun match, you know. You got Alley Catch taking it to the Yum Yum Bedlam flower. These two are competing not only for bragging rights, but also a possible title shot in their future. Remember, in just a few days. Our first POE will happen, and holy shit, the Yum Yum flower has been busted open by the Alley Catch. And Alley Catch is truly kicking ass tonight, guys. She is taking it to the Yum Yum flower. Look at that splash, but she misses. Ooh. And the Yum Yum flower is not in control of the match. And then Alley Catch is back in control and goes for a quick pin. But looks like it may have been broken out at 2. I don't know if you can hear it, but Booker T is having fucking mangasm over at the commentator table. Meanwhile, Alley Catch is, you know, working the head, working the neck muscles, trying to win this matchup. And instantly into an armbar submission. She's trying to make the Yum Yum flower tap out. But a roll and the head scissors. Nicely done by Yum Yum Bedlam. Barely 1 count on the outside of the ring. And Yum Yum is taking it to Alley Catch. Ooh, slams her into a corner and starts kicking her. Looks like she's trying to do a splash of her own. Ooh! Hip attack, man. And she's removing the turnbuckle. True heel status. The Yum Yum Fires trying to spell despair. And Alley Catch is not having it. She is, you know, taking it back. Ooh, double knee into a corner. She's taking it to the corner. And the trio woe by the Alley Catch. Back breaker. Kick to the Yum Yum's face again and again.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon.
And Yum Yum with repeated shots to the belly of Alley Catch and throws her around by her hair. And still picking her up by her hair and tossing her around like she doesn't weigh anything. And you know, that ass and them boobies, they weigh a lot. Oh, missed roundhouse kick by Alley Catch. But can Yum Yum Bedlam capitalize? And with the slap, I think she might be able to. Nope. Alley Catch with a reverse DDT. Alley Catch is getting ready. She's pointing. Oh, she guards the knee slap. And Yum Yum Bedlam is back in control with the spine buster. And now she's going for a pin. And Alley Catch kicks out. We are proud to have Alley Catch here in OSW. We are proud to have the Yum Yum Bedlam here in OSW. Yeah, it's been a great fucking show tonight. And we have another great card past this match here for you guys tonight as the go home show before the first OSW POE bootleg coming up this weekend.
Desperately trying to relieve the pressure. That's just trying to do something. She releases the hold, ending the submission.
And the Yum Yum Fire is trying to win this match. She's getting ready. She called her up. But can she... She's throwing her into a corner and she has busted alley catch. She has busted alley catch. And then she is climbing to the middle of the rope. She is calling for alley catch to get up, and alley catch is... And oh, a chop to the head. And the Yum Yum Fire is pinning. Another kick out by alley catch. This has been a really insane, intense match. Alley catch just kicked out every move that the Yum Yum Flower has tried to, do. What more can Bedlam do in this matchup? And once again, she is throwing alley catch into a corner. She is putting her on top rope. I don't know what she's looking to do here. A super DDT. Okay, alley catch kick out of that though. And Yum Yum Bedlam has won the matchup. That was one hell of a match. And you see that Yum Yum Bedlam is celebrating as we get ready for our next matchup.
Resurrected, still getting rejected. I guess I'm a freak. Guess I'm a weirdo, socially awkward, and I kinda reek. I got the sin of death about me, living carrying an abomination, born into the world thanks to the Luciferians. Eyes open, but I'm not woke, I just see things clearly. Shattered images, revelations, cause them to fear me. I'm overlooked and don't exist unless it's convenient. Then they offer a hand, but I know they don't mean it, just a pity party. So they can build up some good karma, a quick good deed. Then they back saying I need karma, saying that I need Christ. That motherfucker don't want me, he ain't letting me in no matter how many visions I see. They only want the top shelf, grade slaves up there. Not good enough for hell either, apparently Satan does care. I'm not evil enough, I'm not good enough, I'm just stuck. I used to care, I used to want, but now I don't give a fuck. I'm bootleg like I'm made in China. Secret like a virus, generic ass loser, predictable like I'm controlled by a stylist. I'm some following instructions, speaking the script, doing what I'm told. I guess I'm a freak. Guess I'm a weirdo, socially awkward, and I kinda reek. I got the sin of death about me, living carrying an abomination, born into the world thanks to the Luciferians. Eyes open, but I'm not woke, I just see things clearly. Shattered images, revelations, cause them to fear me. I'm overlooked and don't exist unless it's convenient. Then they offer a hand, but I know they don't mean it, just a pity party. So they can build up some good karma, a quick good deed. Then they back saying I need karma, saying that I need Christ. That motherfucker don't want me, he ain't letting me in no matter how many visions I see. They only want the top shelf, grade slaves up there. Not good enough for hell either, apparently Satan does care. I'm not evil enough, I'm not good enough, I'm just stuck. I used to care, I used to want, but now I don't give a fuck. I'm dying like a Frankenstein. Einstein. I'm like Tony Montana, the world is fucking mine. Trailer park boy, trailer park living, I'm a fucking king. No crown, no jewels, bitch, I'm off-brand, no bling. Just some apple-scented trash bags filled with body parts. Severed arms and legs, faceless skulls, and somebody's heart. I'm a corpse junkie, zombie Christ monster, motherfucker. Grabbing life by the horns, flipping that bull into the bucker. No stopping me, the action's non-stop, chaos is sinning. Virus in the system, someone to the ops, they ain't winning. I'm resetting the game, changing the script, taking it home.
And here we are, our third matchup of the night. We got the Frankenstein's monster and the bride of Frankenstein versus the Whisperers, Beta and Alpha in this mixed tag team matchup. And as you see, it's already a very intense match between Monster and Beta. As the Monster attacks in the bride, and the bride is instantly fucking knocked down by a fucking Alpha. And Alpha is taking it to the bride. A backbreaker. Oh, she's still not done with another backbreaker. And then she releases the bride. Alpha is showing why she is the Alpha right here in this matchup. You can see Frankenstein there. He's not too happy about seeing how his woman's being treated, but it is what it is. He won't interfere in this matchup. Oh, what a nice little shoulder tackle by Alpha to the bride of Frankenstein as she throws her into the corner, turning her around. Ooh, and shoving her in. German suplex by Alpha. Alpha went for a quick pin, but only got one count. The bride is living up to her undead name, not wanting to, lose the match. Not wanting to lose. Probably afraid that Frankenstein there beat her or something. I mean, he looks like one of those types. But you never can know with these motherfuckers, As Alpha is taking it to the bride. Oh, look at the stunner. That was a nice stunner on the outside of the ring. But does Alpha want to win by count out? Nah, she's taking it back to the ring. Alpha's taking it back to the ring. And then she's going after Frankenstein. Like, Alpha has some fucking cojones, bro. Going after someone like Frankenstein, that takes some real cojones. Maybe she's not just some bald freak. Maybe she is capable. But right now, the bride is really taking it to her and has tagged in her husband, the monster of Frankenstein. And the monster is taking it to Beta. Sidewalk slam. He has taken it. He is picking Beta. Oh, he picked him up by the face and slammed him. Frankenstein has really, well, he did have the match in their favor up until just now. Ooh, and Frankenstein's back goes onto the apron. And he throws Beta into the steel stairs. Frankenstein is, being the undead monster that he is refusing to just stay down. The referee is counting her count. We are at a 5 count. And I highly doubt either of these men want to end their draw, because they would have to go back and ask to choose their ladies in the end. And Everybody knows an unhappy lady is a very unhappy life. Beta with punches and kicks. And a hammer across the back of the head temporarily knocks down Frankenstein, who already gets up, and Beta with the counter. And a slam. That was one hell of a slam. And more punches. And chops and elbow. And Frankenstein somehow manages to overcome Beta. Another slam, this time by Frankenstein, who tags in the Bride. This means Alpha has to enter the ring. And Alpha instantly with the clothesline takes down the Bride. Maybe that was a mistake by the Monster of Frankenstein. Alpha is showing why she is dominant in this match. You saw Frankenstein, he got in the ring, but he did not break up the count. Does he not give a fuck about his wife? And then Alpha, she has tagged Beta back in as Beta and, you know, the Monster Frankenstein as the Monster clotheslines and starts to pick him up and is then leg sweep. Can the Whisperers do it? Oh my god, look at that throw. That is raw brutality at the finest. As he gets a man Goga platter. Oh my Jesus, the freaking Beta has him a Goga platter. Will the Bride break it up? And the Bride does break it up. Her loyalty to the Monster is astounding when the Monster obviously showed no loyalty to her earlier on in this match. But that may have just showed that Beta and Alpha are close to winning the match. And she throws Beta off. Did you see that interference by her? That undead wench said nah. But I don't think it did too well, because Beta's looking for something awful. Oh, splash in a corner. And a very delayed spine buster. Body slam, where the hell you want to call it. And he throws him back into a corner again. Frankenstein counters. Frankenstein with a bear hug. Will Alpha intervene, or will she let Beta, you know, be a scapegoat? We all know Alpha has control issues. And Beta with the elbows to Frankenstein's head and neck area. And then a clap. Beta and the Monster are going at it. The Monster throws him, but he is not making a tag. He is choking Beta in a corner. Does he care about winning this match, or is this just about causing dismay and carnage upon the Whisperers? The Monster with the boot to the head of Beta. The Bride wants back in the match. But will that happen? And it looks like a brain grip by Frankenstein. Frankenstein is gripping the Monster's grip. And it is broken up by Alpha, who dares step to the Monster. And the Monster does not let up. And a punch. And he pulls him by the hair to the inside ring and ignores the tag attempt by Alpha. And once again, Frankenstein is beating him in the corner. And Frankenstein picks him up for another running power slam and goes for the pin. And Beta, I don't know how Beta kicked out, but Beta managed to kick out, and then it's back to the Bride and Alpha. And Alpha was a Sister Abigail. And barely a kick out. Barely a goddamn kick out by the Bride, who's back on her feet. This is awesome. This is easily a 5-star matchup. And this is what you can expect from our weekly show here at OSW. You never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to wrestle. You never know who's going to appear. It could be anyone. And Alpha with that mid-rope shoulder tackle. This is really getting intense. You see the Bride. She does not want to let the monster down. And she is instantly working Alpha. Oh, a super kick to the back of the knee. And it looks like Alpha may have hit her head the wrong way. And knee to the face. This is it. That wasn't even a 2 count. That was only a 1.25 count. And Alpha with the pin would be broken up by Frankenstein. And Frankenstein once again just stands there and refuses to break up the pin. Could this mean a doomed marriage? Could this mean like... Could this mean that the Bride and the monster are done for if they do not win this matchup? She went for some kind of full Nelson move. The Bride says no, and an elbow to the back of her head. And the monster and Beta are once again the legal competitor. Oh my god, speared by Beta. And Frankenstein with the Franken choke. And Alpha barely able to break it. This has been one hell of a match. You see the monster, Frankenstein, trying to secure the victory for his team. Every time we think this match is over, the counter. Both teams are working in sync. A clothesline, elbows, and throwing him down. And Beta with the go-go platter once again. Will Frankenstein tap? No, the Bride. The Bride. Yep. Never take your eyes off the Bride. The Bride will always have the monster's back. It's a tale of beauty and a beast. And you see Beta, he's preparing for something. And the shoulder tackle off the top rope. Does he have it? And he secures the win for his team.
Here are your winners.
Let's give it up to Alpha and her minion, her second in command, Beta. That was a hell of a match. It was a hell of a match. Now we're getting ready for our 4th match of the show, which will be a 6-man elimination.
Just a garbage, disregarded, banished out to the garage to live like a bum. crash. They say it's a phase, but how long will it last? Why can't I go on to the next stage instead of being stuck unable to turn the page? Frozen in time, a dull, meaningless on a shelf. I look around but don't see no help. I'm in limbo. I'm stuck in limbo. Stuck in limbo. A tunnel of many colors of gray. I'm stuck in limbo. Stuck in limbo. I've been here since I fell into my grave. Trapped in a tunnel, conversation aplenty, cries for second chances. I hear. Cause you play me like an instrument, tugging at my heartstrings, my destruction imminent. Let me fade away until I'm not even a memory. To say that you love me is just blasphemy. 3 years ago was when we first met. I thought you were a goddess that I would never forget. Little did I know you were something from the depths of darkness, pushing me into doing things I've never done, turning me heartless with all these words and false promises being whispered into my ear. Twisted images you conjured in my head to prevent me from seeing clear. I was ready to end the world, to be by your side, but all I got was the floor. I'm ready to press the button. It's just what you do when surrounded by gluttons. Not just those with hunger, but also the addicts, the family members hiding in your attics, consuming everything that you are, that you own, feeding their vices until everything is gone. Then they move along, leaving you behind to curl in a ball. They've consumed your mind like food to a vampire. You are the course, count you into doing it by will, never by force. These gluttonous swine take the faces of who we know, turn them dark and toxic, turn them into junkies and hoes. They're beyond saving, they end up swallowed by the river's waters, poisoned by gluttony. Someone lost their daughters, I implore thee as I guide thee. Of the handicapped dependents, mistreating them only after their monthly check with your hand out, even though all your properties are bugs crawling up and spit out bullshit and lies, anything to lead them on. But second the cash is in your hand, you're gone. Unlike members of your family tree with looks of expect, the motherfuckers who act like the word no is a sign of neglect. No matter how much you give them, it's more and more. Refuse their greed and watch out, cause you know they're scorn. They want the world handed to them on a platter of gold, so avaricious their souls have already been sold. Common street whores and a scumlord beach, they have it all and yet the brass remains out of reach. Unrecognizable, lost in greed, they sing more and more. Unrecognizable, lost in greed, the poor living like the rich for sure. Self-frustration, victim of player Haitian. No self-destruction, only these revelations. Too many buttons pressed, now my anger controls. Got me planning devastation, your future's foretold. I'ma haunt you like Jenga at every turn, and I'm not gonna rest until everything burns. All bridges, all houses, I want it all burnt down. I'll have no wrath like that of a former clown. Turn my smile in verse, now I only hate. No time for your spins, I can no longer relate. Last nerve severed, everything's turning red. Trying to keep calm, trying to keep Satan in my head. Because if I let loose, but all goes down in flames. Those who invoke this mood, they're to blame. But I'm sullen, passive, I'll let the wrath build on, hoping it's enough to trap the witch in this song. I need his power. All these motherfuckers who wrong me. All these motherfuckers who played me. All these motherfuckers who use me. All these motherfuckers who laugh at me. Mad at the world and everyone in it, myself included. I bought a ticket to church and burned it down. Walking away wearing the sun's crown. On the walls I leave a pentagram engraven by the red paint of the Holy Lamb. Acquired trance the infernal names of the seven. With their help I plan to twist the heavens and rule as the prophet sired by 7 demons. I'm able to shake the world as if I'm dreaming. I'm my own God, I'm my own devil, I'm my own grave digger, holding my own shovel. Every decision is mine to make, no God's will. I'm the only one holding me back and keeping me still. So I change the house into a den of sin, invoke the old deities, an entity I win. My heresy, my allegiance is 666. So deranged even the devils think that I'm sick. To the devils I stand beside thee, prophet of the dead, spreader of heresy.
And here we are, the match has begun. And such a great match this is. It's a 6-man battle royal. You see Baraka taking it to Vince McMahon, Dennis Rodman taking it to Dracula, and Fearless Fred Fury taking it to Albert Wesker. Only one of these men can, advance past this matchup. You see Vince already trying to get rid of Baraka, probably the strongest member of the competition in this matchup. Dennis Rodman with coup de grace on Dracula. This is surely going to be a hell of a match. Only one of these men win this match. Dracula with a suplex to Dennis Rodman. You see Vince hanging on that old motherfucker, probably wondering what he got himself into. But being banned from WWE, he is trying to make a name for himself elsewhere. And elsewhere, in this case, is OSW. And Vince has to eliminate Dennis Rodman. Vince scores the first elimination of the matchup. Vince may indeed pull this off, and he's taking it to Fred, he's taking it to Dracula now. And Baraka got eliminated by Albert Wesker. And already there are only 4 people left in this matchup. As you see, those two are leaving the ring, or leaving the arena. And still Albert Wesker, who is attempting to moonsault, but is being taken out by Fearless Fred. Fearly, as Dracula is attempting to outmaneuver Vince McMahon. And you got Wesker trying to take out Fury there. Dracula's trying to take out McMahon. Both men counter almost at the exact same time. Only Fred there could outmaneuver Vince in terms of recovery. And Vince almost took out Dracula, but Dracula managed to hold on. And Wesker's trying to take out Fearless Fred. This is another anybody's matchup. Anyone can win. And Fred's, punching Wesker, almost punched his lights out. As Dracula is once again trying to take out Vince McMahon. And this is maybe one of Vince McMahon's last chances to do something. And you see Vince has still decided he is not done. This is the most action Vince McMahon has probably seen in quite a while since the Janelle Grant situation. If you know, you know. Wesker with punches left and right. Like both sides of this match. Between Dracula and Fury and Vince. Vince doing the Vince's elbow. Oh my God, it's the Vince McMahon elbow. The McMahon elbow, man. And then Dracula doing Sister Abigail. And Wesker almost eliminates Vince, but brings him back in. Dracula eliminates Fearless Fred. And then Dracula and Wesker going at it. Vince is on the ropes. And Wesker is refusing to lose, refusing to die. I don't even know what to call the move he just did, that spinning body splash. But a super kick takes Vince down. It's back to Wesker and Dracula. Dracula has Wesker on the ropes. But will Vince help, or will Vince just stand by and try to pick the scraps? And Albert, he fights through. And now Albert Wesker has Vince on the ropes. Superman punch in the corner. A spear by the master of the wrestling evil. And Vince McMahon has been eliminated. It is down to Albert Wesker and Count Dracula. One of these two men will win and possibly receive a title shot of some kind in the future. Dracula with a clothesline takedown and summoning Wesker back to his feet. And he's grabbing Wesker, leading to the ropes, it looks like. And he's trying to eliminate Wesker. Can Dracula do it? And Wesker with the elbow. And back suplex. Wesker with a kick of death to Dracula's face. And we are nearing the end of this match as we have to wrap up the first hour of OSW, episode 4 of the Go Home Show. And Wesker with the body splash on Dracula. But can he eliminate Dracula right here and now? And Wesker has won the match.